There are many people out there who are super interested in investing in real estate due to the wealth building and cash flow and financial freedom that it offers. But unfortunately, a lot of the people who are interested in investing don't ever actually wind up getting their first deal. And by far, the most common reason I hear that people don't actually wind up pulling the trigger on a deal is something called analysis paralysis. And if you've never heard of analysis paralysis, it's basically just describing a condition when usually a new investor doesn't know what a good deal looks like. And so they wind up looking at more and more deals, but never actually deciding on which one is right for them. But fortunately, analysis paralysis is an easily curable condition. All you need is to learn how to analyze deal well and get a bit of confidence. So today I'm going to share with you a very simple 3-step plan for getting over analysis paralysis so you can get your first deal. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name's Dave Meyer. I'm the Vice President of Data and Analytics at BiggerPockets, and I'm also the author of the new book, Real Estate by the Numbers. If you know me at all, you know I'm sort of a numbers guy, and so I wrote a book along with Jay Scott, who is an incredible investor that teaches people how to analyze deals like a pro. It has all of the concepts, the formulas, the metrics that you need to know to analyze deals confidently and build the portfolio that you're imagining. If you want to buy the book, you should do it now because during the pre-sale period, you can actually get 10% off if you use the code DAVE. That's just my name, DAVE. And you'll also be entered to win coaching sessions with me or Jay or attend a live webinar with he and I where we answer any of your questions. So again, if you want to get the book during the pre-order and get all of these bonuses, just go to the BiggerPockets bookstore. It's biggerpockets.com/store and use the code DAVE, DAVE. All right, with that, let's talk about my 3-step plan to get over analysis paralysis. I even came up with a really corny acronym. It's called ACT, A-C-T. As you can tell, if analysis paralysis is a condition where you're failing to act, so the acronym is ACT. The A stands for analyze deals correctly. The C stands for collect market data, and the T stands for target outliers. So let's just walk through those each one at a time. The first, analyze deals correctly. This should be self-evident. If you want to be a successful real estate investor, you have to know your numbers inside and out. You should be able to calculate simple metrics like cash on cash return or ROI or average annualized return. If you want to be a bit more sophisticated and to think and act like a professional investor, you could learn more advanced topics like understanding the idea of compounding interest and using metrics like compound annual growth rate, or understanding the time value of money and using my personal favorite metric of all, internal rate of return, or IRR. These are not super complicated topics, but you do need to spend some time learning these more advanced ones. I talk all about that in my book, Real Estate by the Numbers, so you can check that out. But if you want to just do some simple real estate deal analysis, you can do that on the BiggerPockets calculators. You can check them out for free. That's a great way to sort of learn the basics of deal analysis. But the key here is know the numbers. You have to be confident that you're at least doing the math right. You know, you have to be able to say, if I know what the rent is, if I know what the price of this property is, and I know what my expense is, that I can confidently say what the cash on cash return is going to be, what the average annualized return is, and hopefully some of the more advanced metrics too, like IRR or compound annual growth rate. So that's one. You got to be able to analyze deals correctly. Number 2, C. So we have the A is analyze deals correctly. C is collect market data. So once you can analyze deals, the key is to analyze them a lot in your local market. So you need to collect data and understand what kind of deals are available in your market. So the easiest way to do this is just to analyze a ton of deals. And I don't mean like analyze 2 deals. I mean, especially if you're new, go and analyze 25 or 50 deals before you even buy your first one. Right? So go either use the BiggerPockets calculator, do it in a spreadsheet, whatever, but go on the MLS and just pull deals that you don't even intend to invest in just to get practice. But then as you start looking for deals and getting more serious, maybe you're working with an agent and they're sending you deals, analyze every single one of them, because this is going to help you establish a baseline with which you can compare your other investments, right? So if you start analyzing deals, let's say you're analyzing deals in Florida, and you start, let's just pick Tampa. So let's say you're in Tampa and you start analyzing deals, and you're getting leads from a wholesaler, for an agent or whatever, and you start analyzing these deals, and all of them are offering a 4% cash on cash return, and your IRR is 10%. And you're like, okay, all right, this is not bad. It's better than the stock market. I'm interested in this. And then all of a sudden, you find the outlier. Okay. And so that is the third step. Remember, we have analyzed deals correctly, then we have collect market data. And then the third step, the T, is target those outliers. So if you're analyzing deals continuously and you're collecting that market data and understanding what's happening in your market, and then all of a sudden you're analyzing a deal, and remember, all of the other ones are kind of like a 4% cash return and 10% IRR. All of a sudden you see one that's an 8% cash on cash return and a 15% IRR. Now, that is the cure to analysis paralysis, because you have done all the analysis, and now you've seen that this deal is an positive outlier. It is better than all of the other deals in your market that you have looked at. And if this doesn't give you confidence, honestly, I don't know what will, right? You know what the average deal in your market is because you've been analyzing deal after deal after deal. All of a sudden, you see a deal that is way better than all the other ones. That is when it's time to act. That is when it's time to pull the trigger and to cure your analysis paralysis. So hopefully this helps. I think it's a really easy thing for you to do. These are not super hard concepts. You just need to learn how to analyze deals correctly, collect that market data by analyzing a lot of deals. You'll learn so much. And honestly, maybe it's just me, but I think screening deals is actually really fun. And then target those outliers. Those are the ones that you want to transact on. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. Hopefully this will help you get over some of your analysis paralysis and start bidding and offering on those first rental properties that you're interested in buying. If you want to learn more about how to become a great real estate investor, how to think like a professional investor, you can check out my book, Real Estate by the Numbers. Again, you can use the code DAVE for 10% off and to get entered to win all of those pre-sale bonuses that I was talking about before. If you have any questions about this, or you want to talk to me or interact with me in any way, you can do that on Instagram, where I'm at the Data Deli. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again next week.